Hello, aspiring developers. Welcome back to today's session. Today we are going to complete by learning the sort method of the array. I know we haven't touched about some other methods, but for now we'll complete the first 5, sort being the 5th. I'm only going to tackle the alphabetical order and the custom order of sorting. There is more into sorting. We have the other methods of sorting, like the insertion sort, the bubble sort. But for now, we're not going to tackle that. We'll tackle that in JavaScript and algorithms, JavaScript data structures and algorithms. But today, we're only going to learn to understand basically the sort method. So if you're ready for today's session, let's dive right in. So for the sort method in JavaScript, first it is a built-in method in JavaScript, and it helps us to sort. We can sort arrays that has strings or numbers, but by default it sorts elements of an array alphabetically, especially on strings. So let's define some array here of strings. Let's say let fruits equals, I'm going to pass in some fruits. I can say bananas, I can say kiwi fruit, kiwi. You can also say passion. You can also pass in there passion fruit. You can pass in some mango. Also need another one with the same letter. Yeah, pears. You can pass in the pears. And finally, is guava fruit. I believe guava is also a fruit. You can pass in the guava. Yeah. So you can just save this. So we have declared or rather defined a variable fruits that stores an array of fruits, array of strings that bears values of fruits. So now if you call the dot sort on these fruits, so you just say let sorted fruits, let sorted fruits equals fruits dot sort. So if you log this to the console, you're going to see that the fruits are sorted in alphabetical order from A to Z. So if you run the script, yeah, you see that the fruits have been sorted all the way from bananas, so to guava, then to kiwi, then mango. PA starts, then PA. So for strings, it sorts them in alphabetical order, and that is the default behavior of the sort method, alphabetical sorting. Now we can also have custom sorting, especially for number values. So to sort numbers correctly, you must provide a comparison function as an argument between the two numbers that you want to sort. And if it's an array, then you have to iterate over the array and then you compare between two numbers of the array, and then now you sort them out. So you can say let numbers equals, let's pass in some values here. You can say 100. You can also pass in each other number, say 12, say 2, say another 2, say what, 9.6, then 9.5. Also pass in a value like each other value. You can pass in maybe 10. Yeah, that's enough for demonstration. Okay, 10. Yeah, that's enough for demonstration. So we have some numbers there. 100 is quite ambiguous. Let's pass 20. Yeah. So we have some values there, and they've just been thrown in an understandable, in an order that is not understandable. So if you want to call the dot sort method on these numbers, if you call it directly, it is not going to properly sort them. We can't say in alphabetical order because now these are numbers. So just try let sorted numbers. Let sorted numbers equals numbers dot sort, and then you call the console.log on the sorted numbers. But you said that this is not going to provide the correct logic on the numbers that you expect to see. So you see it starts with 10, 12, then 2, 2. So it just distorts the order, but it is sorting in a manner that we can't comprehend well, or rather we can't explain well. So for us to sort numbers correctly, we need to provide a compare function as an argument, and then the compare function should return a negative, a 0, or a positive value based on the two being compared. So example, we can now compare in ascending order. So in ascending order, you just call the dot sort. Allow me to provide some space here so you can correctly see what you're doing. Yeah, so you can call the dot sort. And as I said, you take in arguments, a compare function as an argument. So we are comparing a number A and a number B. And then we return A minus, where is my cursor? Yeah, A minus B. Yeah. So from there, you can now log to the console. Sorry, I haven't closed this function. Yeah, A minus B. Then from there, you can now log to the console the numbers, the sorted numbers. Yeah. So now let's run the script. So you see now, you now see that it sorts these numbers in, you can say in ascending order. That is from the lowest to the largest. So we start with 2, 2, then 9.5, 9.7, ascending to 10, 12, then the largest is 20. So we can call these assorted numbers. We say ascending, sorted ascending numbers. You can just copy this. Then we have another variable, sorted descending numbers. So we have sorted descending numbers. So if we want to organize this in descending order, you can just say let sorted descending. So ascending is from the lowest to the largest. So you can just say descending from the largest to the smallest. And then you say equals numbers dot sort. But still you must pass the compare function. So for the descending order, you'll just say you're comparing A and B. But what you return, the difference is in what is being returned. Here you are returning A, then minus B, but here you'll now be returning B minus A. So B will be printed first, then A, of which B is the one that we take to be the greater number. So here A was being compared and taken as the lesser number and being printed first, then the greater number being printed the next. So the same thing here, we're going to see in descending order. Now instead of the largest one being printed, it would be the smallest one being printed last. So if we run the script, you notice that, okay, one is ascending. Okay, where is the numbers? Ascending order. Yeah, let me have this one just above it. So this one is sorting the numbers in ascending order, and this one is sorting the numbers in descending order. Yeah, that is okay. So if we run the script, you're going to see that the first one is logging it in ascending order from the smallest to the largest, and the last one is logging to the console in descending order from the largest to the smallest. So that is how the dot sort function works. Another implementation, you can use it to find the lowest value or the highest value. Because now this is already sorted, you can just say if you want to return the largest or the smallest value, you can just pass in the index here. So index 0 will always be the smallest value, such that if you run the script, yeah, you're going to see the smallest value is 2. And index with the array is dot length. So our array is numbers, then dot length. But now you know that dot length outputs the total number, but arrays are 0 indexed. So you must minus the 1 to output the largest value of that array. So if you run the script, you're going to notice that 20 is being logged to the console. So you can use the sort method, sort array method, to find either the highest value in an array or the lowest value in an array. You see that you can use the compare function in the sort function to return an array in ascending order or descending order, depending on how you organize your return values. These ones. Okay, these ones. My mouse is not highlighting. Yeah, so we have also seen that you can call the sort method on an array that has strings, and if you call it on an array with strings, then it's going to return them in alphabetical order. So that's it for the sort method of the array. So in the next video, we're going to introduce ES6 so that we can learn something on ECMAScript.